Okay, so this is an update of my parasite journey. So I thought this was only going to be for about 2 weeks, and it's been like a couple months now. I went to the emergency room because so many doctors said that they don't deal with parasites. So I end up showing the emergency room doctor and nurse like the pictures and videos of my stool. And of course my butt was like so extremely itchy, and what that is like a pinworm. It's so disgusting. It's like comes out, and when it's itchy it like lays eggs, which it can lay like thousands of eggs. So I told them everything. I showed them the pictures, and the emergency room doctor did say that whatever I also had was not just pinworms. It had to be something else because the eggs are way too big that I'm passing. So it has to be like a bigger worm inside me, like a host. So they gave me L-benzol or something like that. I actually only got 8 of them. So you take 2 one day, 2 the next day, and then in 2 weeks you take 2 more. Well, then I end up going to the GI doctor. He referred me to do a stool test, which I thought everything was going to get figured out. But unfortunately, a stool test, what they do is take like literally the tiniest little speck of the whole entire like container you fill up, and they look under a microscope. If they don't find it in that tiny little speck under the microscope, they say that you don't have it, which I thought they would at least take like, I don't know, take like a worm or an egg that I put in about 11 of those containers. But no, unfortunately they don't, which it's just so crazy. I showed the GI doctor the pictures of everything of like my bloody diarrhea. I haven't got my period in like a couple months. I went down to 94 pounds. I was just so sick. I couldn't stay awake anymore. And she said, you have to see an infectious disease doctor because they're the ones that deal with this. And she said like later down the road, because I have Crohn's, later down the road we can do another colonoscopy for you and then talk about getting on Crohn's medicine, which I told her I've never been on it and I never want to. And she told me that like later down the road. I showed her every picture and she said like, yeah, you definitely have parasites. You just have to get it figured out. We can do the stool testing, but we don't do, like they don't specialize or do that in parasites. I would have to see an infectious disease doctor.